to a new video here on the channel where we are today just gonna talk a little about a special game that's called the name is A Mysterious Place. Well, a Mys7erious place. And it's a Ready Player 2 book. It's the Ready Player 2 I suppose book event, because the book is coming out next week, and I believe it's next week, actually. I could be wrong, but it's the 24th, if I'm not wrong, that the book comes out. And that is next week. Yeah, it comes out Tuesday. And so this book is the sequel to the first one, which the first one had a movie as well, but the second one, we'll see about that. Book is only coming out on, as we know, on Tuesday, and so this is like a little event for that. And what you get from joining as of right now is you get a badge, and with that badge you get a you get the book hat and a t-shirt. I don't know if anyone is wearing it in here. Look, they're wearing the book. I think they might be wearing the top as well. I could be wrong though. Yeah, they're wrong. I'm wrong. But yep, that's the book. It says 7 and 7 on it, and it's a pretty cool little thing. And this guy is wearing both, so he's wearing both the book and the top, and the top says Ready Player 2 on it. Pretty cool. Ready Player 2, and so people have been doing lots of things here. It's been busy here. It's been not so busy, and it's been going crazy. I can tell you that. So for the most part, I'd say this game, as of right now, is not going to be anything too special, I don't think. I think it's just getting ready for a Ready Player 2 kind of mini event or event. I don't really know if it's going to be anything big or not, but from what I can see at least, so far, it looks like there's going to be like portals to different games. Kind of like a miniature egg hunt, if you will. Though I was thinking we can check out the environment because it looks really cool. As you can see, there's a Nintendo here, an NES, old school stuff. I mean, it's pretty cool, I have to say. They're really nice. Look at the cartridges. The NES big one with a little television, with a little TV. Of course, this is supposed to resemble Halliday's console and TV from his bedroom, from when he was a little kid. Because of course Halliday, as we know, liked to keep to himself. He was very shy, I suppose, growing up, and I suppose being shy, it happens to the best of us. It's just something a lot of us have to deal with when we grow up, and you know, it's okay. It's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Never is and never will be. And I think it's a great experience to learn. And so I've seen the movie, and I've read up a little about Ready Player 1, and so James Halliday essentially is portrayed as having Asperger's, which is very interesting because that's a syndrome in which your brain works differently, and just there's so much into the whole thing that makes you it changes the person who has it. It changes your perspective of a lot of things, and things that might be simple to someone without this syndrome, things that could be simple for them, yeah, now someone with the syndrome could be something simple for someone who doesn't have it compared to someone who has it. Yeah, so for instance, if I can do a roll, like that's something simple, right? I can roll on the floor. Now, something like that could be hard. Okay, that's just silly, but still, it could be hard for someone with Asperger's syndrome, and that that's just a bad example, but it's an example that something simple for someone without it, but it can be something that's simple, and someone without it can do really easily, but someone with will have a little bit of a harder time doing it. But at some points, also can have a vice versa effect where someone with the disease can find it a lot easier to do something compared to someone without it. So it kind of works both ways, and more often than I think I don't really know, but a lot of the time I think it's really just interesting. I don't know what to say at this point, but I have to say it's really interesting to know that Halliday has Asperger's syndrome. It's really cool because the whole Oasis and all that, that's just literally meant as his own little world where he can just escape. And I think a lot of us can see ourselves in that picture. Finding the words. I'm the worst with words, by the way. Finding them. And so Ready Player 2. I'd be excited to read the book, that's for sure. My girlfriend is gonna be the one reading it first because we're getting one, and she is excited to read it. And then when she's done with it, I'll read it after. It's really interesting, and so I'm excited to see it, to read it, not see it. I'm being dumb here. Anyways, what is this event? Well, in my way, I think I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be similar to the first one, except maybe a lot, but possibly even more different. Like, yes, there's gonna be a lot of puzzle solving and stuff, but I think they're gonna be a little bit more gentle this time around in terms of prizes. Like, I think everyone's gonna just share the same prize. I don't think there's gonna be a special prize this time around for the Ready Player 2 event. But yeah, so that's what I think. And then in this game, I should talk about this game now instead of Halliday, which I've been talking about a little because Halliday is a really interesting character. But in this game, you have little cool things like keep the oasis free, a little code thing like MTFBWYA. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to be some sort of color code or not, but then you have an X10, the 101, and then you have a green X with a devil. Then it says Ready Player 2 on the big like wall. It's really cool. And this thing right here, I like how it like glitches. It's really cool. I like it. I think you might do it any second. There you go. That's awesome. I like that. And then you have keep the USS free again, the 101. Gunters, never say die. Gunters for life. Keep the Oasis free. Gunters for life again. And then another Ready Player 2. It's stuck at 77% loading. That's pretty cool as well. And MTFBWYA. May the force be with you always. Pretty interesting. And I have to say, it's really nice. Why is that? Taki is a cooler. It's called. I don't know, even. No, never mind. Yeah. This is a really interesting kind of lobby, if that's what we can call it. I have to say, and I like it. I do. I really do, and I feel like a lot can be progressed here, and I hope that's gonna be the case as well. I'm excited for it. At the moment, we're doing the RB battles, so we're gonna be having like 2 events at the same time at some point during this, like probably next week, maybe late next week we'll have second event starting, and I think by then we'll probably have found all 3 swords, maybe, if lucky, and then it's just a matter of waiting for the event to finish, because you can only get those badges as the competition goes. Is what is my understanding of the whole. Like, you can only get the badges of those 12, 13 games when they're played. Like, that's when they start become obtainable, and then you can obtain them throughout, is what I'm trying to say. But with that said, thank you for watching my somewhat boring video. It was really fun to make, though. And from me to you all, almost Christmas time. It is crazy how quick it's been. But thank you for watching. Have a great holiday, I suppose, as it's soon the holidays. So Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you may celebrate. Have a great one of those. And I'll see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye. And may the force be with you always.